So this distressing situation at Centrelink offices around the country will begin there. We've got reporters standing by as lines of people build on the street. These are seriously bleak, depressing pictures. First to Charlotte Mortlock in the Sydney suburb of Ryde. Charlotte, the doors opened a short time ago. People were queuing up, though, for hours before, hoping to beat some of the rush.
Yeah, Tom, it's that severe, and those images we saw yesterday obviously prompting many here today to get here before daylight. We actually saw some people who were sleeping here overnight to make sure that they were the first in line when doors open. You might be able to see the queue behind me. It's absolutely massive here. We've got hundreds of people already. Given that it's only 9 o'clock in the morning, this queue is likely to only grow further. A lot of people have actually brought chairs today as well. They're preparing for a long wait and hoping that that will make it slightly more comfortable for them. This all comes after the federal government doubled the Newstart allowance to $1,100 a fortnight. For many people that are here today, it's the first time that they've actually had to sign up for financial assistance from the government being out of work.
I work for we supplying food to the aircraft, so they told us there's no job. So
What did that feel like?
It's a bit different, you know. I have been working there for 35 years, and first time I have to give up, so it's a bit sad, I would say.
The online service MyGov actually crashed yesterday, Tom, as you said. The Minister for Government Services, I should say, Stuart Robert, he initially said that it was a cyber attack before then saying that it just crashed because of the simple demand that was put on the system.
Problem we had yesterday, after a couple of weeks of some quite serious cyber activity, at 9:40 we had massive spikes, 98,000 concurrent requests. Normally it's 6,000 on MyGov, and all of our cyber warnings go off. And then, of course, we investigated it, and I probably should have waited for the investigation before jumping the gun and believing the warning. So the investigation showed there's no evidence of cyber attack. The warnings probably just showed the massive influx that came into our systems.
Many took to Twitter last night venting their frustration, and certainly I think we'll see a similar kind of feel today. Seems like a lot of people are already frustrated with emotions running high.
Charlotte, thank you. Andrea Crothers in Melbourne. Meanwhile, Andrea, there are similar scenes there. Again, all these people lining up, hoping to be able to get access to these payments. The issue being that if people haven't gone through the Centrelink system before, so they do have to register. Although there's some conflicting information about whether or not they can do that online and then later on present to Centrelink.
That's right, Tom. These are the heartbreaking scenes you'll see at Centrelinks right across the country. The Government Services Minister Stuart Robert has been urging people to just go online first before coming in, saying they don't actually need to come in to get their customer reference number with ID. But for many people, they say that they've been trying to get online but simply can't. It's still been down all night. So many people, it's been a long wait here. There's 5,000 staff the government has committed to helping employ to try and get through these sorts of lines. But for many people, those new staff simply can't come soon enough.
For me personally, I've got to access my super. That's gone south substantially in the last 3 or 4 weeks, and now I just need some assistance where I possibly can.
I tried yesterday several times from early in the morning to late last night and couldn't get through.
Just lost 3 jobs, hospitality industry and jewellery. Partner's just lost his business.
How does it feel?
Yeah, like 12 years of perfect employment. It all blows up in 24 hours.
I wish they would put more staff on and possibly open before 8:30 under the circumstances.
So quite clearly many industries feeling the pinch of coronavirus. The hospitality industry alone estimates that 88,000 people have already lost their jobs. They expect that figure to rise by 200,000 in the coming weeks and months. Scott Morrison yesterday in Parliament repeatedly sort of aligning or making similar references to the Great Depression when referring to the economic crisis that corona is causing, Tom.
Yeah, and it's hard to ignore these pictures and the parallels you can see into past times, including that depression. Are we going to see more of this, more waves of industries that have to go into shutdown and more people in these queues? That's the fear. Andrea, thank you.